Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, we just wanted to make a Dark Souls video. This is me and Nathan.
We're me and Joey.
Oh, I said, well, okay. Yeah, this is me, Joey, and him, Nathan.
Yeah.
And we're gonna. We just wanted to show, make a video for purposes and things.
Yeah. To kind of, like this game is amazing because one, it doesn't tell you what to do, and you really can do anything. But on the downside of that is when you're first trying to get into that, that's really tough,
Yeah.
And so we just wanted to show you some of the tips and tricks, or just kind of the things you wouldn't know that might make this game, the experience, more enjoyable for you.
Yeah. So we're just gonna play and kind of talk about things as we play.
Yeah.
One of the points I wanted to make early on was, I told Joey the first time I ever played, it was simultaneously great, but also a little stressful because you're constantly worried about losing souls and dying, and you just gotta I just kind of had to learn that you're just gonna die a lot, and you may as well just kind of get used to it. And any souls you lose, you can just get them again eventually. So it's not the end of the world. The point of the game isn't to never die. The point of the game is that you're gonna die a lot, and so you're best off just kind of getting used to that idea.
Sure.
Man,
that's a pretty good dodge. Wow.
I'm fat rolling.
So we started off with, at the beginning of the game, you can choose what you start off with. We start off with black fire bombs.
Ooh.
Because we can basically, yeah, that was close. We can basically just wreck this asylum demon with the black fire bombs.
That's right.
First go around, and that's the way to beat the demon first go around. But it's just little things like that, knowing that can make a huge difference.
Yeah, and if you beat him in your first encounter with him, you unlock a secret weapon.
Yeah. That's little things like that throughout the game. The way you beat things matter,
yeah.
And the way you approach a fight can help you or give you a new weapon or something like that. If anything has a tail. Just about anything that has a tail. You can cut it off and gain a weapon from it. It's kind of very interesting.
Yeah.
How that kind of. Some nice backstab action right there.
Yeah.
Backstabs are really great. Nathan is much better at backstabs than I am. My play style kind of was.
Oh, it didn't freeze. Okay.
Woohoo!
I thought it happened again. We've had the game crash the last time we tried that. So.
Oh, there's old Oscar.
Old Oscar.
Old Oscar.
Oh, that's right. I gotta talk to Oscar.
Yeah. Oscar Ristora. Wow, that's a good talking name.
Brutal dude, brutal.
That's a great talk. Why?
So I don't recommend killing him because it's a very jerk thing to do.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, Joe, you want to talk about item weight? Because I want to lower my weight here.
Okay, so we want to lower our weight here. So if you hit Y, you can see that you can see your HP, you can see your stamina, you can see your equip load. So the thing about Dark Souls is that it has 3 different tiers of kind of like movement speed, and so if the first one is heavy, and now if you're 50%, anything above 50%, right, is heavy.
Yeah, anything above 50%.
So basically, if anything above 25, he's going to have a heavy roll, and he's going to walk slowly.
Yeah, so that 31, if I can get that, if that's above 25, I walk slowly, I run slowly, more slowly, and if I dive, most importantly, it's not much of a dive, it's more of a stumble, a trip and fall.
And so, so the next tier, if you'll go ahead and move some of your items.
Let's see. There we go.
If he's below 50% and above 25%, he will have a medium roll. Medium, it's not that bad. It's not like, I think your character right now is at a medium roll in the game that we watched.
That's definitely doable. I mean, it's not too bad.
But for the final kind of roll is a fast roll, and to get to that you have to be under 25%.
Yes.
And so you kind of want to maximize if you want to do fast roll, you kind of maximize your armor. So here, and see, this helps in dodging and things like that. It helps you because dodging actually gives you some invincibility. Like there's invincibility frames that you can just actually not get hit when somebody's trying to hit you, and it just makes you faster. It makes backstabbing easier, but the kind of downside of that is obviously you're weaker.
Yes.
So, you know, you can shield block everything as long as you have enough stamina to take it.
So yeah, right here, physical damage reduction 100%.
Yeah, it's at the damage reduction over there. So we have attack in one box and damage reduction in the other. So fire, you know, this will protect 70% of the fire damage.
Pretty good fire shield, yeah.
And the physical damage was 100, of course.
Yeah, and the way you get to that is you hit A to go to the item, then you hit X to bring up the item's stats.
Yeah.
And that's true of any of these items.
And so that's where you actually see, and this is what we want to talk about too. Why don't you go to Y over here?
All right.
And go look at the the weapon. So now we can see the stats that like in the left hand, this is going to have 89% attack. So this is where you're actually going to see what weapon does the damage.
If I go down to my broken sword, I only get 20 damage there.
damage
So,
there, so.
definitely a good way to check size up weapons and things. Big Pilgrim's Key, which if you notice, I actually got from Oscar instead of the Silent Demon. Whoops. That's not what I wanted. So that if you beat the Asylum Demon on your first encounter, you still have to go through the rest of the level.
To get your sword and stuff.
All right. So
well, they basically want to force you to get the Estus. So
yeah, that's true. And although I did see an exploit where you can actually skip getting it.
you can skip.
Yeah,
getting
I've
the
seen
Estus?
people will do that to do their no Estus playthroughs.
Really? See, this game is the game that keeps on giving. You can practically skip almost every boss in this game.
Yeah, well, we were talking about earlier, like, your playthrough and my first playthrough were both like 80, 90 hour playthroughs, but the records for speedruns are like under an hour.
Yeah.
Like they consistently do under an hour speedruns for this game, which gives you an idea of how
Versatile
yes,
this game is.
versatile is a good way to put it.
You can explore it to Kingdom Come, and you can die so much, and we die all the time. We lose, like the other day I literally lost 100,000 souls, and I was just like, I was in Lower Undead Burg, sorry.
Oh, okay.
And I lost 100,000 souls in Lower Undead Burg, which is, you know, a starting area. That's like I'm a level 100 character with 100,000 souls. I die in Undead Burg. Come on. So what we're showing you over here is just a different approach, like a different way. There's different paths that you can go, and this leads to a whole other part of the game, which we're only going to explore this top part.
It is doable. Like you can rush through this entire part and go to the next area early on in the game, which we're not going to do because it's pretty devastating.
But I think on my I think on my run I'm going to do a straight through. Are you going to do a straight through?
Oh, straight through to the
Like
the
get
next
it,
area?
all the items.
I'm going to try, yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'm not probably going to make it on this first try because I got a bad start. But I'm going to get this item, which is what I really came for.
This is why I landed there. Yeah, I don't get the binoculars usually, so on my run through. But in the winged spear, those are the two weapons we wanted to show you.
Yeah.
We're gonna be. I'm gonna have another character that is a dex build, just so I can.
Look at the troops are coming after me.
Whee! So yeah, this is the part where like having a fast character comes in handy because you're faster. You can run away from things.
Yes.
Basically.
So this is my new sword. I currently don't have the right stats to wield it. Let's see. It requires 24 strength. My strength is currently not 24. It's 14.
14. So we're gonna have to level up a little bit.
Yes, definitely. And if you two-hand a weapon, you get 150% health or strength, but that's still presently not enough. Also, with it, I'm not fast rolling, as you can see. I'm medium rolling.
Yeah, with a higher damage sword, you kind of, that's another thing. Like that's the kind of the balance to the game is like you can do more damage, but usually more damage is heavier weapon, and a heavier weapon means that you have to give up speed or you have to give up armor.
Yeah.
So That's a really cool little thing about that.
A little balance, nice little trade-off there. Okay,
Okay, well,
so here we are with character number 2.
yeah, character number 2. His name is Dex. He's a
Yes.
Dex build.
Yeah.
And so, you know, this is actually the character you started off with, Phil.
Yeah,
is,
the Wanderer.
The Wanderer and the Scimitar. But I wanted to kind of show you how, like, a new weapon kind of really changes things.
Oh yeah, the gameplay style, which we'll show more of too in a minute.
Whee! Ah!
That was a precision.
That was a precision
Jump
jump
right
right there. That was totally planned. Nothing is up.
You know he's an experienced player whenever he does awesome jumps like that.
Ah!
And
Or-
awesome jump number 2.
Awesome jump number 2.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Those idiots. Those idiots.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another little bit of explaining here. So I I did the same thing.
We'll run through the graveyard.
Run through the graveyard. Ooh, I'm gonna be able to equip that weapon. All right.
What are the stats? You need high dex for that, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh?
So going back again, I think I do Y. No. X to look at the thing. So I still need a little bit more dex. I need a little bit more strength.
On the bottom right here, required parameters at 13,
Yeah.
15. That
It's on
shows
the
you-
weapon type second box.
Yeah,
But you can see on the third box, you can see
on the far right.
you can see that this is where the damage is. So it says right one weapon. So it's the R1. It's the weapon in my first little box right there.
It does 20, yeah.
Yeah. And later on, you can see that you could put a weapon in 2, and you could switch between those 2. If you have 2 of those boxes, the diagonal will just switch between them. So I could have both the scimitar. So basically, I could have the scimitar. I would switch between. Whee! It does look cool.
It's like a crazy magic trick.
Yeah. I'm gonna use I like the shield because it's very lightweight. It's very lightweight, high in magic. Wait. Oops, that's not. This is where. Okay, so it's pretty lightweight. It's weight is 1, so that's pretty awesome. It doesn't block all the physical damage, which I don't really care about that.
Still blocks the vast majority of it.
It still blocks the vast majority. It gives you
Better than no shield at all.
better than no shield at all.
Far and away.
Yeah.
Also, it's quite a fine looking shield, if I may say. Simple but elegant.
So let me. So I'm gonna have to. I think I'm gonna have to wield it like this.
I don't know that it works that way
I
with
can't.
dex.
No, yeah, dex. I have to meet the requirement.
Yeah,
I forgot.
two-handing does not increase your dex, only your
So
strength.
I'm gonna have to do the scimitar to get my souls. All right. Let me get my.
So weapon and specific setup is can be very diverse
Mm-hmm.
and change your gameplay style.
So I needed 12 strength or 13. I don't know.
I don't
got
remember
it.
what it was.
I think this is it. I think this is.
Sounds good.
So yeah, let me just oops.
If a weapon is not just downright terrible, like when you try it out, that it's capable of carrying you through the entire game if you want. So there are definitely more powerful weapons, but as we were talking earlier, there's like a big trade-off. Usually they're slow or
Yeah.
things like that.
I mean, you can go like a claymore could bring you through the entire game.
Yeah, it's not going to be like Final Fantasy or games like that where, as you progress through the game, you get bigger and badder weapons. So in that sense,
Like I basically used this weapon till half the game, or not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Sin's Tower. I used it until Sin's Tower in one of my playthroughs. Like, it's a really good weapon, Wing Spear. Like, and you could probably beat the. I mean, you could beat the game with this weapon. It's not a
yeah,
bad
oh,
weapon.
I'm sure it's been done many times.
And so each weapon kind of gives you a different experience, and I'm gonna try to show that. I got a shield up. So one thing to note. Ooh,
Try.
yeah, I gotta stop doing the. But anyways, I have a shield up, and so I can just do that with the shield. Isn't
Yeah.
that awesome?
Most weapons, the shield goes down whenever you attack, but not with a spear.
Spear. The spear is very, very handy in that way. So let me take care of these guys really quick, just so we can start viewing stuff properly.
Nice throw, dude.
Oh,
I look at that. 2 jabs with that thing.
okay. And so
Ooh, his
let
ankle
me
is
finally
weak.
get the backstab. Oh no, I'm so horrible at backstabs. Okay, I can do it. No. Oh, backstab.
Yes.
Yes.
Ran him through with a
Woohoo!
spear. He had it coming.
Nice. He had it coming.
He thought he was better than you.
So yeah, let's go back down and let's look. Down here. Well, oh,
Whoa! Surprise!
surprise! Oh, so when they do an attack like that, they're gonna follow you no matter where you go. Just to let you know. That is not, but if you're not behind them, if they're rearing up, they have this weird ability to kind of like follow you,
Yeah, they track you.
track you. So there's a way to jump in this game, too, and it's kind of difficult, but not that difficult. Anyways, you can. Am I? Let's see. What?
You're.
Yeah, I'm below.
I think you have to be below 12. Try rolling. You have to be below. Oh, you're medium rolling.
A medium roll.
You have to be under like 12 and a half, I think, to fast roll.
Oh, to fast roll, yeah. So I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna get my bony ponytail out. So yeah. So this would be a good way to show leveling up our stamina. Our stamina is what increases
Your equipment load.
the equipment load.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I got fast roll now. So when I level up later on, I'll level up and I'll show you that stamina. Now I can wear these things. You know, if I increase my stamina. So this is where stamina is actually pretty valuable. So yeah. So if I run and then hit run again, which is run is your dodge, is just holding down dodge, and then if I hit it again, I just jump like that.
Which is B, just to
B,
be
just to let
clear
you
on
know.
that.
Yeah. And so ring of sacrifice, it's a ring basically. You can equip it, and you get more of these in the game. They're not a limited amount, but you don't have to like stock up on them. But you will run out of them.
They are good in a pinch. Like if you really have a lot of stuff on the line.
Souls. What I do with them is if I have a lot of stuff on the line, I'm going like in a boss fight. I might put it on just to kind of, because at least then I'll keep my souls, and the problem I would have is that I would have a whole bunch of ring of sacrifices, so I wouldn't spend my souls at all. But once you break a ring of sacrifice, that should be the time where you're like, okay, let me spend these souls now.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't learn from.
I wouldn't learn from my mistakes.
Tragedy.
Because I go back up with all the souls intact, being like, I have like 5 more. Actually, you don't even have to jump. I think you can just roll to get across this. Yep.
Very nice.
Cool.
Yeah, we're finally leaving Farling Shrine too.
Yeah. Yeah, we're finally leaving the Firelink Shrine. Rats can give you this item right here.
Humanity.
But, I mean, I have literally... there's a place in this place where... there's a place on the bridge where there's like 3 rats spawn, and when I've been waiting for like people to show up, or some people to summon or things like that.
When you're PvPing.
When you're PvPing and stuff, I would just literally just hang out and try to kill all the rats I can.
Yeah, farm humanity.
Farm humanities. Oh, and I know Phil, how you love the farm.
Phil's a farmer. Farmer Phil.
Farmer Phil. So yeah, you can look and see, like, there's just very interesting. You can, if you look around, you can really tell that there are things going on. Also, just to let you know, I think what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do here is I'm not gonna get quite to the bonfire, but I'm just gonna show you the, ouch. What am I doing? See, I'm talking and I don't know what I'm doing and I'm dying. Okay, so
It's a known fact the brain's pretty terrible at multitasking.
true. So I like got that
In the
little
literal
stab,
sense.
stab right there, stabby stab. Oops.
Did we let Phil know that the more humanity you have, the better your item drops are?
Yeah, the more humanity you have, the better. That's a good point right there.
And that's not, when we say humanity, we don't mean the item. We mean the humanity number in the top left.
Yeah,
of
so
your
I have 4
screen.
humanity right here, but I only have 1 active humanity. And so in a minute, I'm going to get a second one, because you can get up to 10 humanities from every level that there is a boss. But every time you get a humanity from a person, it costs more souls. You have to kill more things to get more humanities. It's kind of, I don't know if any of that makes sense, but sorry.
He said, well, you'll get spontaneous humanity just from killing enemies.
And it's not spontaneous. There's a max of 10, and you have to kill more enemies for each humanity that you
Sure, yeah.
But it does seem like it will seem like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, here we go. We have these guys.
And those won't come. You won't get those as an item. They will go straight into your soft humanity in the top left.
So I think I'm about to get. I mean, I feel like I'm reaching that point.
You probably do one, yeah.
Probably am.
So these guys are fighting fire with fire here. They're going shield and spear.
Yeah, they're going shield and spear. One of the ways to do that is you can go up and you can kick them. Ah, I didn't kick them. I'm not master of the kick. Yeah. Okay. Woo. double spear to death.
You're getting the old pincushion treatment.
Okay. Yeah, there we go.
Open them up.
Open them up. So that was all of that was to what normal attack and forward at the same time. So is what kicks. So he's just like,
Yeah, it's like a forward smash attack, basically. Smash Bros.
So another thing about this is that you cannot hold your shield. You can't to get a backstab. You can't hold your shield, and you can't do your
Yeah, no shield and a regular attack, not
it's
a strong
regular,
attack.
not a strong attack. But this is something that's cool. Like this is what you can experiment with. Is this idea that weapons can give you higher reaches. And I like higher reach weapons. That's actually my preferred. Anything with the long reach is something. So like this strong attack right here. Like look how far. So you can see a normal. And then a far. So if the farther away, the less likely chance you're going to get hit. You know.
Yeah, and on the subject of like attack, reach, and animations, certain weapons are more useful in like narrower corridors. Spears have a straightforward thrust attack, but if you have a sword that attacks more horizontally, you're going to be at a weakness or a disadvantage in a tight corridor because you'll be hitting the walls a lot. And so.
Yeah, if I was right here and I was trying to fight right there, like a long attack wouldn't. Yeah.
Yeah, a move set that a weapon has is about as important as anything else about it. Or probably more important.
And it changes the way you play the game. Like trying out different weapons, finding different weapons is really makes this game very replayable. And you have to find a style that kind of fits your. So this other thing that I want to talk about is that in this place, these things will help you over time, and you can experiment with them if you like them or not. I use them. Nathan says he buys them and never uses them. But you always, I'll just let you know now, you always want to buy a key if you see it.
Yeah, go ahead and get that. Go ahead and get that key.
Yeah, because it'll help you later on. You can also buy the orange soapstone here if you want to write messages, be a troll, or whatever.
Fatty ahead.
Yeah, fatty ahead.
So here I am, back with Braun. And,
Hi, Braun.
Looking good there. A little too much time in the tanning bed.
Yeah.
But now, because I leveled up off camera, finally have enough strength to wield this bad boy. Two-handed only, though, so we're going to go with the... Oh, let me lighten my load a bit. I'm going to go... There we go. Fast rolling with the Zweihander.
Well, see if the... Oh, yeah, you're not going to be shielding, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, no. See, that's what I mean. This guy is strong. Wait a minute. I'm one-handing it now.
You're one-handing it, yeah.
One-handing. I was like, wait a minute. This is, like, unusually slow.
You're still one-handing it.
Only for the backs.
Only.
What the? You're right. What happened? Whoa, that was close.
That was a closey.
Oh, no.
That's a freebie.
That was a freebie. A lot of freebies here.
Yeah, you're giving the freebies, actually, though.
There we go. So 143 damage. That's pretty... But, so this is for if you're really wanting to just go through and smack people down.
Yeah.
If you're more of a Ganondorf type guy, which admittedly... In Smash Bros. I am, but in this game I'm not necessarily.
Man, that's oh wow, that's beautiful. That back, like the two hits. I'm very.
Oh, like that! It knocks his shield away. It is nice. It's like chopping a tree down.
Yeah. So, shielding depends on stamina and how much stamina you have.
Yeah.
And I'll go back over that when I have my shield out, and we'll kind of go into that.
I'll smash you with a hammer.
But the Zweihander will one hit will lower your opponent's stamina. Like one hit with a shield. So if you hit their shield twice with a Zweihander, it's kind of like well,
Yeah.
you basically got 'em. So that's
There, I just,
there,
I just got a humanity.
You just got a humanity.
A quote unquote spontaneous humanity. But yeah, you can totally like some weapons do more stamina damage basically.
And I think you did get the lizard up here. Why don't you go get the lizard?
Oh yeah, the lizard.
Oh wait, no, you're on the right level.
Is he up here?
And basically, the lizard will give you buffs, things that you can use to buff your weapons later on. I just still love the way Phil beat this level.
Oh yeah, but
there's no way he's going to beat this unless he does this exact thing, and he does the exact
he did
thing.
exactly that.
Which
he
is,
basically like caused him to suicide. You know.
it was the most amazing thing. I was very impressed.
Okay, so we talked earlier a little bit about rolling and invincibility frames. Now, what you can do, you're invincible for a certain number of frames when you roll or when you dodge, and you can use that like I just did to roll through attacks. But you know, it's all a matter of like learning timing and stuff.
Oh,
I just caused him to
you just caused him
so-
to stagger, so you could have got more hits on.
Yeah.
You might want to show before
Ooh,
show
I
him
didn't time that right.
the way you can jump off a ledge and do more damage too.
Okay, yeah, let me do that. Whoops. Let me try to do that. If he doesn't kill me first, he may kill me.
It's true because you're vulnerable
Yeah.
on that ladder right there.
Yeah, so I'll come back and try it. I'll show him this next time. Okay, so we're back again.
Yeah, we're back again.
Okay, this time I'm gonna lure him up, or I'm gonna climb up top. Whoops, let me not do that rookie mistake. I'm gonna show you the plunging attack, which you can also use on the stray demon at the start of the game, but incidentally is a great attack anytime you can pull it off.
It's true. And you just on the stray demon, you want to. I mean, you've already passed the stray demon, but in any future, like you always just want to make sure there's enough time for you to get above his little hit line, like right about there.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
You want to make sure there's enough distance. So if he's up close, you want to run down there and then run back, and then you can get up the ladder.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, Phil.
Yeah, because otherwise he'll do what he did to me. He'll moy the
He'll moy
on the
you.
way up the ladder.
Oh, I'm really excited to see how much this will do two-handed.
Me too. So what I'm going to actually do is a jumping attack followed by into a plunging attack. So I did 607 damage.
That's pretty nice.
Two of those. In fact, I think I will kill him in 2 hits. Let's try that.
Kill in 2 hits. Ooh, I'm excited. Let's do it.
I never played with this five-hander really for very long. This is kind of funny. Although really, it's kind of the best of. It has great reach, like the
It's a great early weapon.
like the axe. Yeah, it is a great early weapon because it doesn't require so much strength that you can't two-hand it.
I mean, like it's one of the most popular PvP build weapons.
Largely thanks to old Giant Dad.
Old Giant Dad. Oh yeah. Because there's ways you can upgrade your weapon.
Yeah,
2
so-
hit. That is amazing. Wow. Beautifully.
Oh, really? Technically 3.
3.
but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so I do want to make it a point to say that although I usually prefer to fast or medium roll, fast rolling is not the only way to go in this game. And a lot of people, in fact, do tank or things like that. And you can do a pretty effective tank.
Yeah.
What?
You can.
What is this?
What is this? Oh no. So, yeah. A lot of people like I will. You got it.
Mike
You got it.
Mike could make it.
You can make it.
If he goes easy on me here. So yeah, I just brute forced it through on the wow. I really didn't
true.
expect that to happen.
Wow.
Not at all.
But that's the
That's the
value.
beauty of this armor. Yeah, I wouldn't have made that if I'd been fast rolling.
If you'd been fast rolling, you would have made that.
I know.
So yeah, we're back. Before we show you what we're going to show you, or we might show you, I don't know when this will go up in actual editing, but yeah, we're going to show you just really quick, like some of the options, like paying attention to your surroundings can help you.
Yeah.
Like obviously, I don't expect you to kind of see all of this because I didn't see it until later. Until I knew what was going on. Like when I had a good idea of the map or the layout, I was able to say, "Oh, look." So as you'll go through the story, but there are Black Knights scattered throughout the land, and you'll learn more about them and what they do. So, but what I wanted to show you is like one of these things that I figured out that you could do, like right after. I mean, in like a few playthroughs. So, one thing that I like is that you can go and jump, and oh, I didn't make it.
Too much up without copyright getting tripped on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I would just love to
Oh,
play.
yeah.
Oh,
There we
woohoo,
go.
we got it.
So
Pillage a corpse, but I got
you got a
Black
friend
Knight
here
to
to,
the
join
face.
you. But if you actually make it out of here, this is just connects through.
Yeah. So this is a good time to show about shielding. So every time he hits me, it lowers my stamina. So watch, he's gonna hit it, and so ooh,
When somebody, wow.
he see he had his own, but so the trick here is to
Nice dodge, nice block.
thanks. The trick here is to oh he killed me. But the trick here is to only bring up your shield when you're gonna get hit, because if I have my shield up, like we'll just demonstrate over here. If I have my shield up like this, it slowly regens. But if I bring it down, like it regens pretty fast. Okay, so we're back. There's where I died last time.
Alternate attack, alternate plan for the same
Yeah, so
boss or
going
enemy.
this way, if is definitely a better route because you can just kind of go at your own pace, and he will literally like he'll just stand there because like I'm going really slow, and that's kind of like sneaking in this game, just going really slow. Oh, I didn't backstab, but
Hit a whopping 23 damage.
I
Oh,
didn't really
man.
weapon. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So I'm gonna try to get behind him, and
You get a few looks in.
oh.
So, Joe used a humanity there. Humanity also refills your health in addition to increasing your actual
Okay, time to
humanity at the
cheese it.
top left. What? It didn't even
It
explode.
didn't even explode, yeah. Woo! Oh. No!
Nice. See, that was a well-timed roll.
Yeah. So the only thing now is... Bam!
What?
What? What? Woo! What?
What the-
Oh!
that doesn't seem fair.
That doesn't seem fair.
Made it past the point of danger.
That is.
Made it past the
So-
danger zone. Nice.
Whee!
Beautiful. Like a blind leap into a plunge attack. That was beautiful.
Okay, so hey, we're back. So I'm here now. Ooh, I don't. This is not gonna go well. I don't have anywhere near the health I need to even try to survive this. Here, we'll go full humanity
Oh,
just to heal up.
you got another humanity?
Yeah, I got
Oh, from
that
killing the tar steam.
Tar steam. Okay, so this is important. So you came down this way. Just to give you like an example, I think the tar bridge is over that way. Here's the sun. There's Solaire. Solaire's a pretty cool dude. You'll get to know that in time.
Cool chap.
But yeah, like you can just look at these things. Look at the places you can see. This is very easy to miss. This little door, and it's locked. And all I'll tell you is that you get a key somewhere, and so.
Yeah, bear
Well,
that door in mind.
Bear that in mind. And I don't think you've gotten the key so far because I think you're here. You're here. We're here. Right, like this is where you are right now, trying to get past this little
The Hellkite dragon.
Yeah, the Hellkite dragon. Okay, I need to not. Okay, I'm running.
So he's
Running the best I can.
So you're probably medium rolling right now, aren't you?
Not, am I
Are you
medium?
fast or are you medium?
Whoa! Also, just to let you know, go to the sides, because the sides, basically, I'm gonna die.
Ooh, you know, if
But-
they hadn't gotten in your way, you had a shot at that, I think.
But basically, the middle is where the blast is most intense. So we're back. We're back at this place, this door, and I'm gonna try again. So the dragon's already there because he swooped in, old Hellkite dragon. So if you will notice, I can avoid a blast by going into this little area.
Very handy.
But there's 2 doors there. I bet both of them are worth exploring. Nudge, nudge. Hint, hint. So, also, just to let you know,
Why did he not
Well-
torch those
come on,
fellers?
come on, come on, come
See,
on.
he's kind of what?
Hi.
Huh?
Well,
I wonder how close you can get to him before he'll just waylay you with fire.
oh crap. Oh crap. Oh,
So this
crap.
is like this appears to be a glitch.
This is not how it normally happens.
He's normally laying down some serious fire.
Yeah, he's normally laying down some serious fire. Let me see if I can get it. Well,
Well, just for kicks, I'd like to see if you can make it.
me too. Also, remember. Oh nope.
There we go.
There we go.
Ooh, yeah, he torched you.
He did torch me there. Okay, so we are back up here. We're gonna make him. So like right here's a little safe place, a little safe zone.
Kills all your friendly
Kills all your
neighborhood zombies.
So yeah, you can. If you've discovered the secret, you can. If you've explored a little bit, you can set up a little farm right here. I know you like that, Phil. You would enjoy farming. So, so you know what happens if we just kind of he popped down. Man, if I had a slashing weapon, woo,
He's shoving you around.
Yeah.
Where are your manners?
and be like, oh no, he's coming! Ah!
Oh, that's right. And there, yeah. So there's
So now he's coming. What do we do? What do we do? Well, you could kind of be like, hi, dragon. And he's really basically he's gonna be like, oh, that's lame.
he loses interest. His short attention span.
Yeah, she's a short attention span. So yeah, I think this is like we're just gonna show you this. We're gonna have another video kind of showing you some specific parts.
Yeah. But that's about as far you've gotten in the
Got it.
game. We don't want to spoil too much,
Too much
past that.
We light the bonfire. You know, don't forget to do this when you get there. And then, oh yeah, I was just gonna. The other thing was if I put this in endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I put it all in endurance, I bet now I can have my full armor. set.
Endurance increases his stamina and his equipment load.
Yeah, increases my stamina and my equipment load. So now, if I put all these, I
Close.
think I'd okay, but now with the gloves on, I can fast roll.
Yeah, there we go.
Isn't that fast roll?
Yeah, that's fast roll.
Okay, cool.
And there are also other items you can get that help your equipment load and stuff. So.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah,
Okay, so we've skipped ahead, Phil, a little bit past that area. This is a further area in the game.
it's gonna seem like hours to get here, but really you can get here in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. It's. I was telling Joey the first time I played the game, it took me forever. I was going so slowly and carefully. Oh, what is that item? What are they doing?
Those barrels are kind of
Yeah,
like
weird. The
rolling
gravity's
across.
the gravity's all misassigned.
So here you can just like grab all those shields over there. No,
But yeah, right. That'd be awesome. These are actual weapons from the game.
I love how some of them are not like completely made or kind of
Yeah, they don't have all the embellishments. It's like, look at that piece sliding over there. It's driving me bonkers.
Ah!
But what I was going to say was, I thought, okay, well, I must be getting near the end of the game now. Boy, how wrong could you be? Like, this is probably. Well, we'll look it up. There's like 20 something bosses, of which we fought
is probably
two so far.
Not even
You've fought
10%
two so
of the
far.
game right here. You know,
Yeah.
it's taken me playing with Noah and Nathan and Wes, and then playing on my own. I probably put about 20 hours in just to get to this point.
Yeah. and I thought, oh, we'll be fighting in this castle for the entire game. No, the areas, the visuals, everything changes. So it runs the gamut. It's really cool. So these are you can upgrade weapons. Oh, I just had a migraine there. My head exploded. You can upgrade weapons. weapons. We'll skip through his dialogue here. So there's two different things you can do with weapons. You can reinforce weapons, and then you can modify weapons. They're actually related. Reinforced weapons and armor use the same thing. They use these. Up on the top right, it says required souls 800, and then Titanite shards. So that's your upgrade material. We have 0 of 1 required for all of these. So what we're going to do is he actually buys or sells Titanite shards.
And I actually have all my souls, so we could.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good. I'll buy one right now to demonstrate.
Uh-huh.
You reinforce your weapon, so the Zweihander costs more than we've got, but we're going to do the winged spear because, well, we have enough souls for it, and this is the weapon we're using. And if you look here on the bottom, it says 86 attack, and the winged spear plus 1 gives you 94. If I hit X right now, it brings up the stats here in more detail. So this plus 18 and plus 21 right there, those are showing the bonus we're getting for certain stats that we have. If you look down here below that to parameter bonus, you have these letters. The letters are kind of akin to the grading system, to where A is better, E is worse. So the higher the letter, the worse it is. So you want that number to be low. Dexterity. This is telling us that the spear has a C rating for dexterity, which means we're getting a decent bonus from our dexterity.
And we're not getting that great bonus for strength.
Yeah, not great bonus for strength. But that can go all the way up to S actually. S is not very common. A and B are darn good. S, if you find an S, that's a really good bonus for that category.
There's some weapons, especially like bows. Bows can get S. Most bows have like an S index, like they can scale.
Okay.
High.
Yeah, so that's really good if you can do that. If the character or number is blue on the upgrade screen here, that tells you that it's improving. What this tells you, of course, is that there's more to it than just a letter grade. There's actually some underlying number that this letter is based on, because it's a better E or a better C.
See, and so you can see some other ones. So some are based on intelligence, which is the candle, and some are based on faith, which is like the star.
And those are those are other stats.
Those are other stats that you'll see. Like and right now we have no modifiers, so we can't. And the way you get modifiers is you find embers. If you find an ember, take it to any blacksmith. There's multiple blacksmiths in the game, so take it to any one that you meet, and one of them will be able to use that ember to kind of forge new swords.
For one example, there's a fire ember. Fire ember lets you upgrade and create fire weapons. And fire weapons don't require regular Titanite shards. They require other types of shards that you'll encounter throughout the game.
But right now, it's really good to get your level to +5. The weapon that you're getting used to, the weapon that you're choosing, it's good to get it to a +5.
Yeah.
Because it just means more damage and stuff. And you can farm for mobs here. Will give you they will give you Titanite shards.
Mm-hmm.
And in those baller enemies, they have a really awesome sword. So just letting you know, if you want to get their armor is not that great. I thought it was. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all this baller armor.
But yeah, you can farm them for some good stuff.
They give you good stuff. So this is like the kind of the next area that you'll go to after the bridge. There's like two different areas before that, but this is still the chapel, and we're going to show you something. And actually, we're going to show you how it's connected. Like, this game is connected. Like, we're super close to the Firelink Shrine, and you would never know it if you didn't. If somebody didn't show me, I wouldn't have thought to seen this. So this is
that's one of my favorite things about the game. Actually, is the way they do their little shortcuts and the way the world's interconnected.
So this is very important. It's called a Firekeeper Soul. Now, Firekeeper Soul, when you first get it, you wouldn't know what to do with it, and you wouldn't. You could read its description, which is very important. We should have gone over reading descriptions, but oh well, that'll be another day. We could probably do it right when we get to the Firekeepers to show how to read the description of idols, because that kind of gives you the clues and hints. Too.
Yeah, that's actually really important.
A mechanic
for understanding the world and the mechanics, but the lore and stuff like that.
Oh man, these Tower Knights. Or is it Tower Shield?
Tower. I call them Tower Knights. They're actually Baronique Knights or something like that. Baronica. Oh, so like here we go. He left us a Titanite shard, so that's
So, when you see this place, the first thing you have to do besides getting the the keeper's soul is to come over here and stand in this elevator. And it's very important because it unlocks like a system, an elevator. And this elevator you can use to go back and forth between the Firelink Shrine.
Firelink Shrine.
Whee! And also, I want to show you were doing some faith. You were leveling up some faith. This guy over here, he'll talk to you about Milady.
Hello there. I am
Petrus. He will sell you miracles, and that's what you need to do faith.
Yeah,
is miracles.
You kind of have to bug him a few times.
Uh-huh.
But he's worth. That's another thing worth pointing out. Is it's worth talking to most of the NPCs
Several times.
Yeah, they'll give you information. Sometimes you have to kind of squeeze it out of them, but definitely worth doing. So Joey mentioned reading item descriptions. We'll do that real quick.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that because this is a very important part. This is kind of introduces. So we have this fire maiden here.
Yes.
She
So
is a very interesting. Well, like we can't go into too much because we don't know at this point. We don't know a lot about her, but we know if we give her this soul.
yes. And if you hit X, you'll bring up the item description. This gives you a bit of This gives you a nice bit of lore, but it also, like he said earlier, can reveal game mechanics and stuff too. There's a lot of kind of hints and clues to find hidden away in all other descriptions.
So she is a fire keeper, and this is a soul of a fire keeper. Just the idea that you're feeding her souls of people who are keeping fires alive.
Yeah, who are of her same kind, if you will.
Yeah.
Now, what that exactly means is largely anyone's guess.
guess.
But so if I talk to her right now, she can't speak, but you can reinforce the Estus flask, and throughout the course of the game, you'll meet other characters.
Like characters.
That's as far as I guess we should say.
Yeah.
And if you watch the Estus Flask icon at the bottom down there on my item, it'll go to Estus Flask +1. And now when I use my Estus, it heals more damage than it did before.
And just to kind of give you an idea, the reason why you get 10 Estus flask here is because she is the firekeeper of the shrine.
Yes.
And so she's using her soul to kind of energize this for you. Now you can.
And if you notice, the flame is actually larger than at a lot of the standard bonfires that don't have firekeepers near them.
There's going to be ways in the future where you can kindle past 10. You can actually kindle to 20. And so you could add to your parts of your own soul to that fire in the future.
Yes, exactly. You're using your own humanity to that end. So,
but it's just again, all these things are very interesting, and I'm sure if you decide to kind of play this, it'll be great to talk about, all kinds of.
yes. There's still a lot of stuff we are still kind of piecing together ourselves, so the more the merrier in that discussion.
But yeah, so
there we go. So now we've got a nice little shortcut between the Undead Parish and Firelink Shrine. Some enemies, like this guy, do not respawn. They're like mini bosses, if you will. But we don't give away too much, so we just wanted to kind of show this area and give you a little primer of the game. But we really like the game. It's definitely one of my top 10 favorite games of all time, and I don't know what they all would be, but it's definitely in the top 10, possibly the top 5.
I would go for top 3.
Yeah, I would have to give it some thought, but I just it's a great game. To me, it's a game. I'll just kind of continue to gush. To me, it's a game kind of in the vein of like a lot of older games that they don't make many of this anymore, where you're kind of. There are areas that they spend time on that you may not even encounter. Like, to me, that's the mark of someone making a game that they love.
Yeah. There's entire sections of the game that even just playing through, trying to, even just on your own, not looking at things, just trying to play as much of the game as possible, you would miss.
Yes. It's not that the areas, it's not that they're skippable, it's that they're not even obvious.
Yeah.
and I think that's amazing. And the lore... Again, not in your face. You don't even have to pay attention to the lore, but it rewards you if you do. guess that's that.
Yeah, I don't think I don't have anything else on.
So I'll probably talk too much about it. So
But yeah, I hope this kind of is an encouragement or help to kind of give you basically some ground to stand on.
yeah,
You know.
and then you can further explore the game for your own. Oh my God, we're in the fire!
Ah, no, we're
Ah,
burning.
my face.
Burning spoilers. So
Oh,
really, but really, really.
I
Wrong.
didn't even think about
Bye.
that. See you later. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. It was just so funny because it really.